on 102.3 WHDL in Whitehall, Wisconsin. It is 11 a.m. Time for Open House with Hansen Real Estate Group.
It's time for the open house on WHTL.
What are you, some kind of real estate agent?
You're joking, right? I don't joke about real estate.
With the Hansen Real Estate Group.
I never understood why people are so afraid to eat at an open house.
I know. The open house starts right now.
And it does every Wednesday here on WHDL. And this week I'm being joined by Jamie Mack from Hansen Real Estate Group. Good morning.
Hey, morning, Mark.
What a beautiful day.
A little touch of fall today, Mark.
I know. There was frost on the pumpkin this morning.
First one of the year, maybe, around here.
Yeah,
so
I know. And we probably will get a little bit more overnight tonight. But I'll tell you, the weather otherwise is just perfect.
My favorite time of the year.
It is a beautiful time of the year. You want to talk about the state of real estate?
Absolutely. So today, I guess, if you call me and ask me about the current real estate market, that's what I want to talk about. Right. So, I mean, with any market, Mark, there's ups and downs. And I'm going to curve to maybe the residential right off the bat here. I think we've truly seen the peak of the residential market. And that's with every market, up, down. I think the market is coming down a little bit on the residential side, and that's the nice part. I mean, my specialty is the WHTL listening area. I mean, so if you go to Eau Claire and La Crosse, a whole different market. Mm-hmm. But here, in between those, is our market right here, and that's what I want to talk about. And I've seen just a touch, a price improvements or some the market's down a little bit on the residential, and that's the nice part about hiring a professional or talking to a realtor in the area that knows the market, because and I'm not going to say we know everything, but we've seen what some of the corrections are, and us as realtors, we've seen the high, right. And then where's the watermark, or where your properties are actually worth in the residential market.
It always seems like it's you're right. It's that pendulum. It always seems like on one hand there's a big inventory but not a lot of buyers, or there's a lot of buyers and no inventory. Have we kind of reached the middle at this point?
Well, I don't know if we're really in the middle, but just like the latter part of September, the market was really quiet. Then all of a sudden the Fed drops the interest rate, and then all of a sudden, boom, a little, a whole right. Market or new buyers jump on. So, some with buyer correction and but pricing it is the key. I mean, knowing what your property's worth and then pricing it, and that's like each individual property. We sit down, we do the market analysis, and talk to you about that. Now, flipping the gear, residential land, hunting land, that market's still going up. So I mean, we've had some all-time highs, and I don't know if we've seen the top of the mountain on residential open land, stuff like that. The old story, they don't make any more land. So and then there's the commercial where that market changes, and we'll come to that. We got a bunch of auction properties coming up in Blair on the commercial side of it. Mm-hmm. So just kind of knowing all three different aspects of the market, and talking with people and individual people on your individual property.
Now, I know for a while, talking to you guys during open house, the higher end homes were a little sluggish, and the lower end homes were selling at like hotcakes. Is that still the case, or is it kind of evening out a little?
Well, it's kind of even out, and then since the last time I've been here, and I know it's been 3 weeks or something, we've picked up probably 7, 8 nice little listings, mm-hmm. And each one is individually. You find where some rural property. We had a listing out of Arcadia. 30 acres, kind of a dead end little valley. Boom, a nice price, accepted offer within a few days. And then some of the other ones have taken a little bit. So, I have a property in Wamedy. And that's a whole different market in its own. You might not think Wamedy, located between Cochrane, Elma, and Arcadia, but they're sitting on their own little island down there. And we'll talk about that one. But just pricing them right, and trying to get the right marketing out there and stuff like that. So, and that's why we come here every week to talk about, why you hire a local realtor.
Let the pros handle it. They know the ins and outs, and they can help you through the process.
And just knowing the market, and seeing what we're seeing every day. We do it every day. If you sell a house, you maybe see it once or twice in your lifetime.
Now, you've got some properties that you want to talk about. Quite a few of them here. It looks like it's pretty busy.
Yeah. So, and right off the top of the bat, I want to talk about this Wamedy house. I have an extremely motivated a seller. And that's why, this time of the year, there's some great buys. People are looking to move property. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, ranch-style house. I've been lots of improvements in it. We just reduced it to $189,900. $189,900. This is a great buy. If you're looking for a little property, and like I said, you may be familiar with Wamedy or not, but I have an extremely motivated seller. Check this one out on our website. A great buy in Wamedy. A new listing since I've been here. This is on Tracy Street, right there in Independence. Now, this is to the stud remodel, move-in ready, with a lot of farm style touch to it. Another 3-bedroom, 2-bath property right there in the heart of Independence. That one's listed right now for $229,900.
Even
Independence.
the white picket fence.
Yeah, and there's some pretty unique landscaping, stuff like that one. Check that one out. That one just came on the market. It's only been on the market here a couple times. Tracy Street, Independence. The next one here is my Lewis Valley property. We've had this one for a while, listed at $535, 7 acres in the country. That one, a really good motivated seller there. Also, check that one out.
That deck is incredible.
It is, and if you're looking for the all-American pipe property in the country, that is the property. Yep. The next 3 here, Mark, are Blair properties. So next week, Monday, on the 13th, we close on these. There's 2 commercial properties. These are all investment properties or commercial properties. They all sell at auction. On Monday, October 13th, we were down to the open houses here on Monday, Mark. Lots of interest on these, but they all close on Monday. There's 3 properties in Blair, kind of a duplex, and then 2 other commercial fronts with some rental income above them right there. Definitely check those out. We've had a lot of interest in them. If you want a private showing on those, we can get you in this weekend. Be happy to show them to you there.
Those business opportunities in Blair are pretty good buildings.
Yeah, corner lots, parking available, stuff like that. They're all located, so if you're looking for some investment properties in Blair, you definitely have to check these out.
Yep.
And a lot of times we talk about properties that are for sale, but just here in the last week, on Jefferson Street, we did get an accepted offer on that 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-story house right here in Whitehall on Anderson Street. We just got an accepted offer on that one. That's a nice 3-bedroom ranch with an additional garage. And then I touched on this other one here in Arcadia. This was 30 acres that we just got an accepted offer on. So things are moving, and it is a great time to buy and sell right now. So if you're looking for us, check us out on our website, Hansen Real Estate Group, or feel free to give me a call at any time. My cell phone would be 715-797-0802.
Boy, I tell you, it really does look like the market is really active right now.
Yeah, we're
not just from a conventional sales standpoint, but from an auction standpoint too.
Yeah, we're moving and shaking. We've been, and the nice part about we can draw an individual plan, if it's auction, it's conventional, whatever. So there's multiple ways that we can market your properties. And we didn't even touch about how our marketing team and how great a job and where we can reach out. We just went over some numbers today at a meeting. It's phenomenal the amount of interest we can get and draw to your property.
And if people want to contact you, what's the best way?
Shoot me a text or leave me a message on my cell, 715-797-0802.
All right, Jamie, good to see you.
Thanks for having me, Mark.
All right, Jamie back with a little bit of open house. Go check all those properties out. And Hansen Real Estate Group, hregroup.com. And don't forget the auction items or the auction properties that are coming up on Monday in Blair. Those are some really good properties, too. Thank you, Jamie.
Thanks for having me.
Jamie back, open house here on WHDL.